would love to have one digital real estate that sends an extra 500,000 naira plus to your bank account every month? How many of you? Let me know in the comment section. All right, I want this to be as interactive as possible, so I'm going to be asking you questions from time to time, just to make sure that you guys follow and you guys can listen to the sound of my voice. All right, so let us get started. And now you're probably looking at this screen and you're wondering, why does this guy want to share this information? All right, does it mean I'm Father Christmas? Do I look like is it that the guy is a Santa Claus or what? Now, the reason why I want to share this information today is because one training program, just like the one you're listening to now, changed my life 8 years ago. And it was a training program by Akin Alabi, who is the CEO of NairaBet and also a House of Reps member right now. This is a picture of me and him 8 years ago. And the thing I want to do is, my goal is to help 5,000 people get the same result Akin Alabi's training gave to me. And I'm going to be doing all of that right here in this free training program. And the secret to making a lot of money on the internet lies inside this link. And the thing is, I'm going to be giving you that link if you stay to the end of this training. So stick around, and I will share that link with you so you can use it to start making money for yourself on the internet. All right, but to understand how powerful that link is, I want us to do a little real estate math. Now, showing on your screen on the left hand side is a duplex that could probably cost between 50 to 80 million naira to build. Now, after building a house like this, rent could be 5 million naira a year. All right, that's like the average rent of that kind of duplex in a place like Lagos, Nigeria. So which means that if you're taking 5 million naira from that particular house as rent, to make back the money you invested, the 50 million naira you invested into that house, is going to take you 10 years. 10 freaking long years. How many of you here have 80 million naira that you're not using, that you can invest in and lock your money down for the next 10 years? How many of you? All right, how many of you? Let me know in the comment section. I want this to be very interactive, and I see some people commenting already that they don't have. All right, so yeah, that's the truth. I mean, if you have it, then probably you should just come up and do giveaway for us. But my guess is a lot of people listening to me tonight do not have that kind of money lying around. Now look at this. Now this is a simple website that makes $65,000 every single month. Now, for some of you who are not Nigerians, who are listening to me from outside of Nigeria, Linda EKG is one of the top bloggers in Nigeria right now, and she owns the blog lindaekgsblog.com. Now, this blog, setup cost for this blog is free. The only money she's paying for this blog is about 30,000 naira for the domain. Sorry. All right, but this little ugly blog right here makes $65,000 every month. This is so amazing, guys. And this is the power of LIHO investment. So LIHO stands for low investment, high output. It means that you put in little effort, you put in little money, but it produces a lot of results. And that is the power of having a digital real estate. It does not take so much to set up, it does not take so much to run, but it makes you a lot of money. All right, and the digital real estate is anything on the internet that makes you money. So let's take, for instance, you have an Instagram account right now, the same way Linda EKG has an Instagram account, the same way Tunde Ednot has an Instagram account, the same way Instablog Nigeria has an Instagram account. But the thing is, you're probably not making a dime from your own Instagram account, but Linda EKG, Instablog Nigeria, and Tunde Ednot make millions from their own Instagram account. So which means that their own Instagram account is a digital real estate and your own is not. So if your TikTok account is making you money, it means that your TikTok account is a digital real estate. So a digital real estate is anything on the internet that makes you money. But building a digital real estate like Linda EKG's own, or like Tunde Ednot's own, or like Instablog Nigeria's own is freaking hard. It is hard because you need to post and post every single day till you become famous. All right, you need to get millions of visitors. You need to plus it took Linda EKG years before she started making her first income from her blog. which means it is very stressful, and this part is not a guarantee part, because there is no guarantee that your blog will even earn as much as these guys make. All right, but the good news is I have built a system that can help you earn from a blog fast, even if you're not famous, even if the blog is not popular, and without posting more than 6 things on the blog. All right, I only have 10 posts on the blog I created 4 months ago, but I've done over 6 million from that particular blog. And the thing is, if you listen to the sound of my voice and do the instructions that I'm going to be giving you today, in just 28 days or less, you can actually start getting results from every single thing I'm teaching you right now, guaranteed. All right, why am I so sure? I'm going to show you why I'm so sure. It's because I've done this for the past 8 years. I've worked with countless of people, hundreds of people. I've shown them exactly the same thing I'm about to show you now, and they all got results. So I'm very sure. And all you need to activate this money making blog is this link. I'm going to be sharing this link. If you stick around to the end of this training, I will give you this link for free. So my promise to you, if you stay to the end of this training, I will share this money making link with you for free, and you're going to use it to generate your own fully built blog when you copy and paste it on your browser. And you can do this in less than 60 seconds flat. All right, so how many of you want this link? If you want this link, let me know. If you want the link, let me know in the comment section. I want this to be as interactive as possible, guys. Let's make it interactive. All right, so let me know if you want this link. Just type I want the link in the comment section. Let me know. But disclaimer, I want to do a very quick disclaimer before we get started. The results I'm going to share with you in this workshop are my own results and results of my students, which means I personally coach them one-on-one. These are not average results. They are not typical, so you can't expect to have them. At least you can't expect to have them overnight, because I have been making sales online since I was 24 years old, which means I have more experience than you probably do. And this is my 8th year of doing business online. So my results are not overnight successes. All right. So, however, every single thing I'll share with you in this workshop are real strategy you can deploy immediately you're done with the training. All right. It works for me, but your success is going to depend on you and you alone. All right. Because I don't know your willpower. I don't know, how you execute stuff. I don't know your work ethic, so I can't guarantee you're going to have my kind of result just because you attended this workshop or bought anything that I recommend. So which means that you need to put in the work yourself. But here's what this is not. All right, here what this is not. This is not some magical click to earn. This is not online betting. I do not bet. I do not advise anybody to bet. All right, this is not Ponzi scheme. It is not bring one person that will bring 2 people. All right, it is also not a case of somebody who is preaching what they don't do. I personally own staker.com with my co-founder, a startup with over 100,000 users. We've generated thousands of dollars in the past 1 year for our users, and you can check me out by going to Google and typing Caesar in that manner. You're going to have all the information you need about me. So this workshop is for you if you're ready to build a true internet business that pays you on autopilot every single day using just a simple blog. And it's also for you if you're tired of earning inconsistent and small income from affiliate marketing, from freelancing, and getting seriously underpaid for your skills. All right. It's also for you if you're tired of getting scammed online by fake internet business opportunities that waste your time, your money, and you want to now build a real business on the internet. And you want to learn this from a real expert who actually does what he says. All right, so it's also for you if you're tired of working 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day and going home every month with a salary that is barely enough to take care of yourself and your family, and you want to start generating serious income. All right, so if you're ready also to stop being unemployed, I went from being a student to becoming a top earning CEO after leaving my 15,000 naira per month job, using every single thing that I'm going to be sharing with you on this workshop for free. So I want to do a quick poll before we get started. I want to know the people who are listening to me. I like to know more about my audience before I do any of my workshop. So let me know in the comment section the number that best describes you. So if you don't know how to make money from a blog, type 1 in the comment section. If you know how to make money from a blog, but you've never tried it before, type 2 in the comment section. All right, I see the numbers coming in. If you've heard of making money from a blog, you've tried it in different ways, but you keep failing, let me know by typing 3 in the comment section. All right, if you've attempted to make money online, you're already making some, but it's not enough, it's still not enough, let me know by typing 4 in the comment section. Let me know. All right, so amazing, good, amazing. But first, I want you to understand why most people will never make real money online or anywhere else for that matter. Can you guess why? It's not village people. For anybody who has that in mind to type, it's not village people. Village people is not the reason. Can you tell me why most people will never make real money online? I will tell you. It is because they disobey the rule number 1 of making money anywhere. And that rule is thou shalt sell what people want to buy. Notice the things that I have underlined. Thou shalt sell what people want to buy in a way that make them want to buy it. All right, so which means to make money, someone must give it to you. So to make money online or offline, you have to sell something, period. This is the truest, the oldest legal and only way of making money. It's been there for centuries before us, and it will be there for centuries after we are gone. So nothing happens until someone sells something. So anybody who says they're making money anywhere and they have nothing they are selling, it is either the person is lying or the person is a scam. Because think about it, even Binance sells exchange services. That's what they sell. Because for every exchange you make on Binance, you pay a fee. So there is no business you can point to today that makes money without selling something. All right, but before we go down and cover every single thing that we have planned out for you today, it is only fair that you know who you're listening to right now. So my name is Caesar Nnamani. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Staker.com, a web platform with over 100,000 users. We've paid out more than 200 million naira to our users within the last 1 year alone, and we've expanded with users in 7 African countries. I've also co-founded 2 web companies, WebCorp and Copy Hackbox, with both of them collectively raising more than $100,000 the first week of launch. I've created over 100 websites in a variety of subjects. Some were total failures, others were wild successes. Today, I will show you why the successful ones became successful. And my life changed when I realized that all I need to make the money I want is daily sales of what people are hungry to buy, and to actually sell this with a digital real estate blog. And I'm very excited about this. Right now, the kind of life that I live, where I actually have more time for my family, more time for myself, was because I learned how to do this. So now I want you to do something. Imagine that you own a blog that makes just 9,820 naira every day. It looks small, but when you do the maths, in a month, that money is going to accumulate to 294,600 naira. And one digital real estate blog is all you need right now to actually start getting this result. That is all you need. Life gets more comfortable when you start getting sales daily. I mean, look at this. This is a screenshot of my email address. You can see how frequent this comes in. This is July 7th. This is July 6th, July 3rd, June 30th, June 29th, June 28th, June 27th, 26th, 23rd. Like, it comes in almost daily. So daily sales is the secret. And you can get daily sales with a blog, because the moment you're making daily sales every single day, in a month it accumulates into something big. So you need to figure out that one thing that can give you daily sales, and can give you those daily sales whether or not you work. The moment you figure that out, life becomes much more easier. You get more time in your hand to play and do whatever you want to do. All right. So, but there is nothing special about me. I'm going to be sharing all of these things with you. But the truth is, there is actually nothing special about me, because I don't come from a rich home. I spent most of my life in a tiny town in Enugu where opportunities were slim. I went to university at University of Nigeria, so I didn't go to any Ivy League school. I didn't go to Oxford, nothing like that. I studied microbiology. After graduation, I became a school teacher in a private school inside the trenches. And the picture The house of picture you can see on your screen is a picture of me in front of my apartment back then. All right. So after graduation, with my background, with no first class, with no job in a country like Nigeria, I felt officially stranded. And I know that some of you might be feeling that way right now. How many of you have felt stranded in school? Maybe while you're in school, you notice that the course you're doing is completely useless. You can't do anything with it. Or maybe after school, you come out from school and you realize that nobody's going to give you a job for the course you studied. How many of you have felt this way? And how many of you have felt stranded because of this? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. I see the comment that coming in. Let me know in the comment section, guys. So for me, after school, I saw how much Linda Ikeji was making from her blog, and I created my own news blog. So I went out, I told myself, okay, Linda Ikeji is making so much money from her news blog. Maybe when I create my own, I'm also going to make the same money that she is making from her blog. But guess what? When I created it, it flopped. It made zero. It made nothing. And that was when I realized that not all blogs make money. Which means to start making money from a blog, you need to learn profitable blogging. You need to learn how it is done. And that was when I saw the advert for the 2 days Akinalabi training that changed my life. Like yours is going to change tonight. Alright, so I borrowed 5,000 naira to pay for the training. I borrowed the 7,000 naira I used to jump on the bus from Enugu to Lagos because I had nothing. And instead of coming up with excuses, I told myself that I had to figure out exactly how to learn this stuff. So losers are going to say they cannot do it, but winners are going to ask themselves, how can I? Because the moment you ask, how can I, it opens up your brain. You start to get answers. You start to get ideas. But the moment you say, I can't, your brain shuts down immediately. So say to yourself tonight, just hold yourself. I don't know where you are now, and you're listening to the sound of my voice. Put a hand on your chest, because there's power in your mouth. When you decide on something, every single thing aligns for that thing to come to pass. So put a hand on your chest and say to yourself, I must learn how to make this money online with a digital real estate blog. Let me know. Say it to yourself. All right? Say it out loud to yourself. But what I learned in the training with Akinalabi, I used it to create this simple blog you're seeing right now. The name of the blog was travco.com. It had less than 10 posts. It was not a famous blog. It was ugly with just this white background you can see. And what I was selling here was just this ebook. I ran it with the pen name Charles Neji. But this ugly looking blog right here made over 40 million naira when it was online. This is amazing. Alright, this is life-changing stuff I'm about to share with you. And that single blog in just 2 months gave me enough to buy a second-hand Audi 80. This was when I got the car right here on your screen. And 4 months later, I moved out of my parents' house as a young guy and moved into a better apartment for myself. So my friend, I'll be very honest with you. Having your own profitable digital real estate blog today is the one thing that I know that can truly transform your life, regardless of how bad it may look right now. It transformed mine. It transformed the lives of my friends, whom I will talk to you about today, and I believe it's going to transform yours too. So which means you're one digital real estate away, and my promise to you is I will show you how it all works. And to make it even easier for you, at the end of this training, if you stick around to the end, I will give you this link so you can generate your own digital real estate blog easily. All right. So I know that some of you are already, you're already impatient. You're saying, Caesar, you've said so much. Let me know, how does it work? How can I make money from a digital real estate blog? All right. Okay. So we're gonna get into it now. Step 1: find what people are searching for the most on Google. Step 2: package the answer. Step 3: create a digital real estate blog around the problem. I know some of you you just looked at step 1 to 3 and you're like, is that it? All right, it sounds too easy and too straightforward to make 1 million, right? All right, but that's the beauty of simple things. Most of the time, it is the simplest things that work the most. Okay, it's the simplest thing that work the most. But if I'm going to prove to you in the next few minutes how effective these 3 steps are, and I'm going to show you step by step how to do all of them. So we're going to cover the first one, which is step 1: find what people are searching for the most on Google that they would be willing to pay to know more about. So let me show you a little trick. You can use this trick on Google to find out what people want so you can sell it to them. But before you understand why this trick is very, very effective, I want you to look at your screen. The other day I went to Cold Stone. I stood in a very long line and people were standing in a long queue to get these highly overpriced ice creams. All right, that should tell you that the things that people buy are the things that they want. So people are willing to spend more on wants than they would spend on needs. Take for instance, the reason why you need a phone is to make a call. But guess what? Every single person wants an iPhone. The other day, iPhone 15 came out and people stood in a long queue just to pay 1 million plus to get these phones. Which means that when you find the information that people want, they will be willing to pay for it. So the idea is, the trick to finding what people want is to go on Google and type how to, then pick any alphabet from A to Z, and Google is going to show you a list of the frequently asked questions by people, and you just pick one to answer. I'm going to show you how this is done because this is a 100% practical class. So I'll show you how to do this. So we are right here on Google. We type how to. The alphabet we're going to use is A. All right. We see how to, and Google shows us the frequently asked questions that we see on Google. So the frequently asked questions include how to activate Windows 10, how to add signature in Outlook, how to ask a girl out, how to avoid pregnancy naturally, how to apply for Canada visa, how to apologize to my boyfriend, how to ask a girl to my girlfriend, how to avoid quick ejaculation. All right. Sorry. Now the question now you would ask yourself is, which of these answers or which of these questions are needs and which one is want? Now, if you look how to activate Windows 10, a lot of people would not pay to get that information. They'll just go through Google and find that information. But when you now look at how to apply for Canada visa, you now see that people are going to be more willing to pay for this. So this particular question is a want. The same thing as that iPhone. How to activate Windows 10 is a need. The same thing as the Nokia 3310. So the idea is to answer questions that are wants. So we're going to pick how to apply for Canada visa. All right, so the moment we pick it, let's go back to our slide and see the next step. So the next step is to package the information. All right, to package the information in either a book or a video. So we're going to find the answers and then package that information. But some of you might be telling yourself, I do not know the answer to the question that I've picked. All right, so remember, you can do the how to from A to Z.